Hey there, my dudes. So we are going today look at a utility application called Stirling-PDF. So by utility application, what I mean is it's actually a functional application that helps with kind of our day-to-day stuff, right? Like a lot of the open source stuff we're doing, we're face swapping, we're doing all the fun stuff, changing the voices. But, you know, open source also is replaces things that we actually need for productivity, right? Like GIMP is a fantastic open source Photoshop replacement thing, So what we're going to do is OpenShot is a great video editor replacement thing. What else do we got? We've got this, Audacity. Audacity is a great open source tool for editing music. So these are what I'm calling utility tools. Okay, and open source means that we can use them for free. We can redistribute them. We can, you can even sell them if you want. But whatever you want with these things, the main thing is that they serve a utility function that you don't have to pay for. Yo. So one of the things we're going to look at today is we are going to look at this Stirling PDF. Boy, if I could get it to come up, that would be nice. We're going to look at this Stirling PDF function here, which really takes everything that you could imagine you want to do with the PDF and get it done. I know a lot of us have to spend a lot of money with Adobe to get stuff done, but this literally is going to cover it all. And it is going to be, you can find it online and download it, or, for members, you can just go on over to the Patreon site and just grab it for real easy there. But regardless, it is there for you to use, and it has all the functions that you're going to ever need to use with the PDF. So we're going to go over the bulk of these things today. And before we do that, though, I just do want you to like and subscribe to the channel. We're growing, so that's so exciting. And you guys have been part of that. So thank you for telling people around that. I know that you have set yourself off as a splinter group of nonconformists and AI elites by going around and telling people, oh, are you getting going fast? But it is paying off, and I certainly do appreciate you spending the time doing that. So, all right, with no further ado, we is going to move on with Stirling PDF. Alrighty then. So getting hold of Stirling PDF is very simple. Obviously, the simplest way is if you're already a member of the Patreon site, you can just go to patreon.com/cognibuild, and you can find it underneath the collections here. Just click collections, member exclusive software, and you actually find this is kind of cool too. You can find it right here. So this is actually free for prairie dogs. This is like a $5 membership, and you get almost all of the software on there. The next tier up is Farmhand, and then you can get things like OmniGen and whatnot. But this is available for all members there. So that's the easiest way to grab it, and you just got to click on it, and then it's going to ask you where you want to download it, and you do so. So other thing you could do is, that's actually the actual app, is just do a search for Stirling PDF, okay? And you just click there, and it's going to bring you up to this page. We're not going to need any of this stuff. This is only if you're going to build it. Now, remember, I always tell you guys, don't download the repo unless you need it, or it says in the instructions. This one is not going to tell you to download the repo. The only reason you would download the entire thing is if you're changing something, okay? If you're actually altering it. And notice this is under the MIT license, which allows for change without restriction. So you can copy, modify, merge, publish, distribute, sub-license, or sell copies of the software. You're welcome to do whatever you want with the software. If you're playing with this and you decide, oh my God, I could take this and I could do this project over here, and I could make the greatest software ever out of it, go for it, because the license allows for it. So very cool. Okay, so basically we're going to get to see a picture of kind of what the app looks like here. you got our dark Brandon mode support here, and you can just read through it, all this kind of stuff. We're not going to go bother doing that though. The other way here is you just click on our release page. So just click on the releases, and you can go over here and find one of these. So what happens is, notice this is a pre-release here. Maybe we go back to the latest. And then you'll go down here and it's assets. Sometimes these things are closed and you're like, where's the file? So all you got to do is just click on the assets and it's going to pop up there. So I haven't played with what the login means. All I'm going to do is just grab the exe. Jar is going to be for a Java thing that you don't need. I suppose that means you could probably run it on any machine. So if you do have a Mac or something like that, and you have the Java runtime, you could download the jar and run it that way. Okay, but we just going to click on StirlingPDF.exe. Okay, or same thing. You go over to the Patreon and grab it. And then you can't see my screen, but I'm going to download it to a folder over here called StirlingPDF. Okay, and so it is downloading at the moment. It's 90 megabytes is the total size. So you can see it's here. And it downloads as a single .exe, which is nice. So all you got to do is click on it like this. Bam. Okay, and it's going to bring up this screen. Okay, whoops, hold on. Let's do this. Let's get rid of this. We'll give you the cluttered view here. All right, so it's going to pop up this. Just go ahead and click that up there and then hit run anyways. And what it's going to do is it's actually going to download the it's actually going to download everything. Now, it might actually ask you to download a Java thing. If it does, then it's fine. It'll just download an extra file into here. You run it and then run it again. All you got to do now, left click this, drag it to your desktop, but hit the Control and the Shift button. No, I want you to see how it says copy to desktop below there. Now watch what happens when I hit Control and Shift. It says create link in desktop. Okay, so there we go. Now we can create a shortcut. We can start this up anytime we want, real easy like. Okay, so it automatically pops up to this page here. Okay, so you can, enable analytics or not. It's like, do you want to help them make it better? So I don't know, whatever. I'll push yes. Okay. So evidently it does have a pro version, which I hadn't looked at before, which it looks like, okay, so it's going to be more like getting support. Okay, so they're selling support, which is cool. Great for these guys, man. They've done a very good job and they deserve what they've done, especially giving it to us for free, which is cool. So here we go. We can do a quick scroll through all of the features here. Now, again, when you're usually, the things that I need to do is I need to add a signature, okay? There's something on here about adding a signature. Let's go up here to search for features, and I can, there we go, start to press sign. So look at, I can actually add a signature there. That's the kind of thing that's really difficult for me, and I usually have to get, you have to pay Adobe, or you have to get some kind of software that is going to put watermarks on it. This ain't doing any of that. Again, splitting documents, PDFs, very difficult to split a PDF, but here you can do it very simply. Merging them, you can crop them. They've even got some strange stuff in here, which I guess it'd be more for like PDFs with pictures, but you can actually change the colors. Yeah, replace, invert colors, adjust the contrast. So let's play with a couple of these. This really is an all-inclusive software here. This you've got it all. So let's go ahead and let's try a remove page. So you're going to click up here. This is pretty much what they all look like. Choose file. I'm going to go ahead and be using my my lyric book for Jim Day and the Better Stories. But let's go ahead and so we could say let's remove page 4, okay? And you just click delete page. Now it pops up. You can't see it there. Let me do this. all of these functions you're going to do is they're all going to pop up a save as, so you can choose where you want to save your documents at. So it will not alter your original document, which is excellent. And it'll go do that. Now let's look at some other stuff. So went ahead and save it. We remove page 4. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go find another one here. Like you could turn the whole PDF into one giant image. Okay, here's a good one, image to PDF. Let's say that I'm wanting to create some kind of advertisement thing. I could, let's see if this works here. I could go here and find an image. Let's say I want to send out to people the fact that I got an album out there for sale. So I could put that there, have it fill the page or fit page to image, you know, whatever. Press all this stuff. And then I can convert it. Same thing. It's going to pop up over to here, and then I can, let's save it to my desktop. And press yes. So now if we go over to my cluttered desktop, I have a messy desktop at the moment. Click that up, you're going to see that it created my PDF for me. And then I could email that out to people a lot easier. You know, whatever your marketing strategy is or whatever your need is. But again, the point being that the software is doing it for you. Okay, let's look at a couple other things. So we've got add passwords. So that's always nice, you know, if you got something that you want to share, but you need to make sure that not anyone can get it. Same thing if you're doing that and you forget the password, you can remove it. Now, depending on what you're doing or what kind of documents you're getting, these kind of things can be important. They sanitize because PDFs can have scripts in them, so people can put different stuff that's obnoxious, making things pop up or whatever. That's especially if you're downloading from particular sites that are using aggressive advertising sort of methods. Well, sanitize it. Get rid of all the scripts. You can add a watermark so no one's able to steal your thing, your PDF without it being known. So all these things, again, this is all Adobe Pro type stuff that normally you're gonna have to pay like $10 or more a month for. Okay, because we all know now they don't even really sell software anymore. It's like you got to lease it, which is ridiculous. You got your compare. I mean, you can play through all this. Replace, invert your colors, or you can compare it. They've got quite an advanced thing here, so you can actually run your own scripts. Like, say, like you've got 50 documents and you've got to do the same thing to all documents. You can actually create a script so that it'll go up, and it's a pipeline, right? So that it will go through and do the same thing to everything else. Here's your overlay. So let's say I've got a PDF that has photos and I have a PDF that have words or whatever. I can put them on top of each other and blend them in. So auto split your pages. This is all really good stuff. Now, I'm probably never going to use the majority of this kind of stuff, but again, if you have access, if you have need for that, then you definitely do. This stuff I'm going to be using. I'm going to add an image. So like I'm going to have something like I'm going to grab my lyric book, and you can see it here, and I'm going to be wanting to, this kind of stuff I'm going to be doing, right? So then I want to grab a picture. I want to put in there my new album into the PDF, right? I'm going to be able to do that, okay? Right, so it created a thing, so I can play around with this, okay? And I'm pretty certain that I can shrink that. Maybe I want to put it right here. Okay, there you go. Now I just go ahead and save it. I just click my download PDF, put it onto the desktop, and same thing. Now if I open this bad boy up, hold on, let's get it so you can see it really, really quick. You're going to see that it added the image to the PDF there. So there you go. Okay, easy peasy stuff, all right? Some other cool stuff. Again, let's take a look at, let's hit the back button to get out of that. Extract images. This is really cool. So let's say we've got a PDF that has a bunch of images. I'm going to grab one of my, let's say I got a document over here. I've got a bunch of D&D stuff, okay? And I can grab this. Notice it's going to ask me what format I want to save it in. Save it in PNG, JPG, whatever. Okay, JPG is usually smaller. PNG is a lossless sort of a format, but whatever you want to do, you choose it, you click extract. Same thing, it's just going to take a second, and then it's going to ask you where you want to save it. Okay, then, okay, so here we got the same thing. It's just asking over here, where do we want to save it to? So let's save it to our desktop. Okay, there it is. And now if we open this up, what we're going to see is this. See, now all of a sudden we've got a whole thing full of images. Oops, hold on. And there you go. There's like just one of the images that it popped out of the extracted thing there. Okay, so that's really helpful. You need to get some. It's really difficult to get images out of a PDF. Normally, you would have to go ahead and you'd have to hit your print screen, and then you'd copy it over to your Paint program, and then you'd and then you'd crop it and all that good stuff. And so that's a pain. So again, here you can do it. Remove blank pages. Man, how frustrating is it when you get a PDF document that's got white pages in it? Same thing. You can just get rid of it. Now I'm going to show you one last one that I think will be done here. You get the basic idea of what's going on with this. This up here is the MultiTool, which is kind of nice. So if you go ahead and choose your document that you want to work with, again, I'm going to just go ahead and grab my lyric book. It's going to lay it out in multiple pages. And so from here, you can actually drag and drop. Okay, we can actually add PDFs. Let's say I want to add another one in there. I could add it into the middle there. I could delete certain pages. Let's say I've got an image in here that needs to go in there. I can rotate it, so it fits better. So this is the MultiTool. And again, then when you're done, all you got to do is just save it. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is that open source stuff is really good when you find the right programs. Okay, this is the right program. Okay, there's other programs out there for doing stuff that it's like you're like, man, it's not very good. It's janky. It don't work good. StirlingPDF is a great application that's free. Okay, and it does everything that you would want, that you would be paying, that you would be leasing Adobe and whatnot to do. Okay, and it's up there for free. You can just grab it. In fact, you can change it. If you go over to the website where it's on, where it's on over here, let's hit the back button. They've even got features here that you can use it to create your own stuff. Look, they've got an API, which means you can be creating your own software scripts and actually hitting this and having it do the information and bring it back. So there really is a lot of opportunity here for either just using it as a utility function, which is the only thing I'm really going to use it for, or for actually being a developer and being like, I want to create a larger program or a resource for people. It has it all. Okay, so anyways, there you got it. Google up StirlingPDF or just head on over to the Patreon site and you can grab it there and get going and never have to worry about how to handle your PDFs again, because it works really good. I did forget to show you that there's a signing in here. A lot of times signing PDFs is a really pain in the butt. We didn't go over it, but it's really easy. You just, where was that actually? Let's take a quick look here. Look, they've even got sign with certificate, so you can get all that set up. Really easy. You just go over there, grab it, and then all you got to do is look at here. It's got different options. You can upload. Oh, whoops. We go over there. Sorry about that. We go over there, grab sign, choose the document, and then look at where you can just draw our signature here. Okay, and then you just add it, and it puts it there, and then you can do it whatever you want. So this really is helpful for signing important stuff. But anyway, okay, a lot of cool stuff here. I think you guys get the idea. You figure it out. Hey, if you have any questions, hit me up. What an exciting world this is. So much good software out there. I'm happy to help you as much as I know. And in the meanwhile, I want you guys to stay good and be good to each other. And we'll catch you on the next side.